I guess I have a more superior eye. Rolls wine glass. His hair is slightly darker, you suppose. Yeah, it's very, very subtle changes, to be honest. But not enough to be like, he looks ugly in this version. Like, it's a little bit too close for that kind of comment, in my opinion. It's mainly the eyes. I see. Superior delusional, who can say really? That'd be nice. Be nice to them. So I was thinking we could change some more outfits now before we take our trip up to the league. Let's have a stop back at the store. I don't know if I'm gonna switch back again to my other outfit or if we'll like try a different one. He's got old man eyes. I can't buy everything, but yeah, that one's a little bit too bright. I'm not feeling the jacket mainly on that one. This one's kind of cozy. I mean, we could just go goth for a little bit. Flex for the Pokemon League with this expensive stuff. Look at this expensive flexy guy with his leather. Okay, we've leathered up, let's go. This is gonna be your final team? I don't think we're gonna make it, but yeah, I think so. I don't think we're gonna survive the first try at least. But we'll go for it and see, I suppose. I'm gonna add Earthquake to 2s, like you suggested. Let's see. If I can find it. There it was. Use this on 2s. Jimmy can learn it as well, interesting. He looks very different, or his eyes look a little bit different in that one, in that picture. The team will break, yeah, that's fine. Earthquake is 100. The user sets off an earthquake that strikes every Pokemon around it. Is kind of nice to have Bite on it, I suppose. But we only have 10 in that case, so maybe this isn't really my go-to for dark moves anyway. It's more my ground and dragon moves. I use Stargirl for dark, so I think we might just use it on Bite. Shimmy's already carried you enough, let someone else get it working. Yeah, so I think we'll remove Bite. Does that sound good? He did look a bit high in that picture. I think we'll go and remove Bite, because we've got Crunch on Stargirl anyway. Cool. Yeah, I think we're aiming for this team to be the winners. The city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea and there's a lighthouse. Oh, that's this city's gym badge. You must be very good. Please take this too. TM99. Oh yeah. Do I get a cape with that? Waterfall and hidden app moves allows you to climb up waterfalls from the surface of the map. Each of these technical machines contains waterfall. Oh, so she gives you waterfall. Okay. If you use waterfall from Pokédex, you'll be able to get to the Pokemon League. I don't know how I should say this, but good luck. Would be awkward if I just speed runned up there and then I realized I didn't have waterfall. Oh, there's a little patch of land here. That's interesting. Should maybe move Stargirl in front for the water part. I'm determined to go to the Pokemon League, no matter how hard it is. But you're swimming back and forth. You're not even moving. Luminion. That's pretty fish. Butterfly vibes. Curious about my fashion? Oh, thank you for noticing, Stargirl. Cynthia would mop the floor with all these wannabes. And their single fish Pokemon. This is so hard. Do you think that person has 7 badges or 8 badges? Do you think all these trainers here have all these badges that they need? Excuse me for wearing my bikini. I read that right? Do you have a lucky egg? I don't think... Is that an item? She's probably like 14. That doesn't make it better. She's at least 14, so it's fine. No. It's worse. It makes it worse, if anything. Let's keep going. Lucky egg is an item. I don't think I have it. What does it do? Oh, it increases XP gain. Yeah, I can have a look now after this fight. If I don't have it, we maybe should get that. Was I multitasking too much? Battling and swimming at the same time? Too focused on your bikini, I think. Then it'd be in here, wouldn't it? In other items. Honey, poison bark, calcium oval stone, quenching, shred, smoke, wire, zinc, Dawnstone, adamant, orb, thunder, stone. No, I don't have it. Is it easy or hard to get? Look at that city.
I built this city.
It's in the Grand Underground. It's hard to get. Okay, well then I guess we're not getting it now. I train at a Pokemon gym too. Don't think you're going to win easily. We can use the VS Seeker, can't we? Is there any good trainers that could help level it up a bit? That's an option too, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Is it in a specific spot? It said the only thing it said on The thing I found was that you needed an Explorer kit to get to it. Wouldn't it be easy to just like pop down there and find it then? Yeah, keep going. Wiki doesn't say how old Lucas is. Master Wake, no. Crasher Wake. I'm so sorry, I have failed you. Yeah, we can do that. I just need to find out where it is. It says there's one in Jubilife City. Where is there one in Jubilife City? Jubilife TV lottery. I mean, we could try that first. See if we get lucky. Doubt that's gonna work though. But yeah, we might as well try, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to the underground if we don't get it here, I suppose. It was in the building up here, wasn't it? If your drawn number matched the ID of any of your Pokemon starting with the far right digit, you will receive a fabulous gift. Yes. Please draw a lotto ticket. Your lotto ticket is 308630. Congratulations! Kaza is your Pokemon matches your lucky number. Last 4-digit match, so you win a prize number 4. Melter Ball. Yay! In the northwest corner of the Grand Underground map, the lucky egg will be inside the Pokeball by the edge of the lake, just a few steps from the entrance to the icy cave. Okay, let's go to Celestine Town. Celestic was there, wasn't it? Yeah. And then we just dig here, right? As far as I'm aware. Explorer kit. And then maybe I should connect that to register that there. Which mode would you like to use to enter the Grand Underground? Can use the internet, I guess. Northwest corner of the Grand Underground. So in the question mark in the northwest there? The question mark is the northwest, okay, yeah. Dig away. Shiny. Should be a Pokeball in here somewhere. Little bunny, sneaky bunny. Oh crap, Twos is still in front of, no, Starkill's. I don't have this one, do I? So maybe we'll quick ball it. Just for the heck of it. I only have 2 left to buy some more. I'm calling this one Bun. It slams foes by sharply uncoiling its rolled ears. It stings enough to make a grown-up cry in pain. I'm calling you Bun. Catch rate is kind of wonky here. It's very low if the Pokemon is above your party level. Okay. $70. This one was above my party level, a little bit. So that's curious. It must be in that Pokeball over there, surrounded by Pokemon. Nope, that's a deep sea scale. Not quite. Didn't even see me. There are no Pokeballs up there. I didn't see any other Pokeballs. Is there supposed to be more than one? Because I don't see any other ones. Yeah, I didn't see any other ones. It's pretty weird.
You're doing amazing.
What?
You're doing amazing.
I am doing amazing.
You haven't played in.
I must have gotten a good balance before I left.
Last played 30th of August.
What?
And you're doing okay.
That's nice to hear, to be honest.
With $81,000.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, here's something. Chip. 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 Ooh. Chip. 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 It's probably in one of the ones accessed in the Snow Point part of the map. I also have to go up to Snow Point, okay. Blue shard. Very nice. And a box. Gorgeous stone box. Ooh, an unknown statue. Very, very spooky. I guess we'll go up then. Because there's no point area map either. Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh, this is pretty fancy in here. Glowing crystals and stuff. I like it. Very shiny. Ooh, there's an item. Yoink. Dragon pulse. And now we flee. We flee fast. Oh god, it's seen me. This place is so shiny, I like it. Oop, more items. Nugget. So northwest corner of the one up there, huh? Okay, I guess we're going up again. How do you go up? There's time and place for everything. Oh. But I'm being distracted by things here. Can't remember what button it was to leave. Oh, here we go. Should go up. Turn to surface, yeah. The purple room. So the gemstone, right? Okay, let's fly up there. Oh, the purple streak. Okay. Oh yeah, the ones with icy rivers. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, let's dig. Whoop. Okay, let's just check out every single room. There could be one up here. That mime's gonna see me. Nope, I dodged it. No items in this one as far as I can see. Yeah, this one is clear, I think. Okay, let's keep going. Very risky giving us access to the unknown alphabet. Well, they already let us like write whatever we want on the Gene's secret base on the pad thing, so it's definitely not in this one. But we might as well check for our items in all these rooms. It does have a filter on it. I think I bumped into the filter when I was naming something, but I can't remember what it was. It was something stupid that you wouldn't think would be filtered. It's like you can't name your Pokemon this or something. Oh god, I crashed into something. I found Lucky Egg. Ah, yeah. score. Okay, we got what we came for. We can bounce now. It was northwest on the map. It was literally as far northwest as you can get. Nice. Okay, we can drop that onto 2s then. Deep blue scale, there's the lucky ink. Give the 2s. Swap it. And I guess we can fly back to the road and continue upwards. Quick pit stop. So how much is the boost anyway? Is it like twice as much XP as normal? Or is it just like a small boost, but a little bit more than nothing? $1.5 is at 50% more. Not quite double then, but like, yeah, that's pretty good. I was gonna buy more quick balls. So snowy. Oh, never mind.
No.
Everything was so white. Yeah. Let's quickly swap. Here's a little bit further down because I don't think having a ground type against water types is a great idea. Can also swap Rosa a little bit higher. Might be a good matchup. My dream is to swim in the sea in every region under the sun. Deep breathing before battle. Maybe I should use Spark on Wingull instead. Because Rosa can take out the other one. Yeah, you can get some pretty crazy stacks going. I think I have 5 more double XP egg things that I need to crack open at some point. I don't actually need them for anything. Can't remember if they were from Twitch Prime or if they were from something else, but yeah, really pumping up those XP things. I think some of them may have been from the returner package as well I got. Can't really remember. I tried using some of them. It's like you pop them and they go off for 1 hour and yeah. Pretty straightforward. I did the same thing over again. Let's use Spark on the bird again. Can use that on Bodok. But yeah, when I saw that you got some of those double XP things from the returner package, I knew it was going to come to microtransactions at some point. But I think they've only given them through Twitch Prime. I don't think there's been any way in-game to get them at all. These two have been a really nice team on this battle. It's like, Rosa might not be able to deal with everything, but deals with whatever Star Cat do.
Oh god.
What?
There's a meteorite shower.
No, no. Well, if it's just like passing over your head's okay, it's not passing, it's crushing down against it, okay. It's crushing down on the city. I was gonna say, if it just like passes over you, that's fine. But that's a bit worse. Oh god, everything's being destroyed.
My bridge exploded.
Oh no. Yeah, I know, right? It has so much potential that 4 spots just isn't enough. Like, it's got fighting, it's got grass, it's got fire. And I could give it ground moves as well, like it could learn Earthquake, I think. It's just it's not enough. It's got too much potential. It might not look like it, but I'm traveling now. Yeah, it didn't look like it. Ricardo! Oh my god, Ricardo is in this game.
Ah, nah, you. Okay. Shut up. You give it back. So, give it to me. You got that.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just have to see how long it takes before they add the overload box thing that they took a bond for again. Or if they like try to do it again, but they remove the overloads and add the double XP eggs into it instead. Can you sneak past here? There is some way to get back to that item. Oh yeah, PSA for RuneScape members as well. You should do your cats today or tomorrow, because you only have a few more days before you won't be able to have cats at the Oasis. That's something that's being removed. But if you've done the cat tasks, then you got them permanently. So remember to do those. They also fixed the bug one today. I tested it out. So it's all good now. The only thing you're missing out on is cats on the Oasis, though. So not something super major. Just a PSA. I don't see the spot where you go into that item. Grass, not close combat, acrobatics. Oh yeah, it does flying moves too, doesn't it? Earthquake, Flare, Blitz, Poison Jab. It can do Poison attacks. Shadow Claw, Thunder Punch, U-turn, Iron Jab. It's got so much potential. Okay, frankly, I don't think there's a way down here to get in there. I'm gonna pop a repel because I'm getting a little bit tired of all these Pelipper's. Huh? What did you say?
There's a criminal on the loose.
There's a criminal on the loose?
Oh, I know what they got.
I can't believe this. Oh, did they call him? Okay. Where are the repels at? I was thinking they would be in here, you know. I know I have a few. Am I blind? I mean, they could be in here, I guess. Oh, wait, yep, found it. Wait, I think I see it here. So you sneak in here, yeah? And then you sneak in here. You sneak in here. There we go. Rain Dance. Not something I'm gonna use probably, but I guess we've got it in the collection. Repel effect wore off. Using the one, yeah. So does repel completely stop things from bumping into you, or is there just a chance of a lower chance of things popping into you? Because it feels like it completely removes them from finding you. I've decided if I can beat you, I'm going to the Pokemon League. It stops lower level Pokemon, okay. And since I generally have higher levels than the zone, it would do all of them. But it would, yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. That's kind of useful then, yeah. But if I took a team of level 5s into like the level 40 area, I wouldn't be able to repel anything. There's also a thing known as the repel trick. What's that? Good job. Good job, Star. So many levels. Yeah, 2's got about the same XP as Stargirl did. A little bit lower. It's basically as if 2's was fighting. That's pretty good then. At least she'll catch up a little bit with the Lucky Egg. Some Pokemon only come to a specific level, so you just have to put a Mon at the front of your party that's higher than most of the wild Pokemon, but lower than that Mon's, and you'll run into it. That's kind of interesting. Pretty smart, actually. I like that. Clever use of it. Nudge. I found a trainer who's floating in the water. But I'm not floating. Wild Skarmory in this game comes at level 56, while the other wild Pokemon in this area are usually 50 to 55. So you just bring 55s with, and then you'll guaranteed meet that. That's interesting. Oh, okay, so the same level or lower of blocks, okay. Or I mean the lower ones it will do. Yeah, that makes sense. So only 56s, yeah. Good to know. Actually. I always knew what Repel did, but I didn't know entirely how it worked. Like, I knew it blocked things from finding you in the grass, but I didn't know what kind of rules it had. Yeah. If there's only 5% chance, that's probably a good thing to do. And the only difference on them is the duration of steps you can take. From like Repel to Super Repel, it's just how long it lasts, stepwise. Or is there something else? Yeah, okay. Good to know. Okay, we're almost at the ground again. Excuse me, sir. I came out here because I wanted to see the Pokemon League for myself. Why did you stop here then and not continue walking? Oh, he's got binoculars, alright. That's why. I mean, he could have just used the one in the city. He didn't have to swim halfway across the map to... halfway across the sea towards the place to see it, did he? Seems a little bit silly. Gastrodon. 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 I remembered what to swap to last time, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, this was not the right one. I remember I just didn't. I think it was Rose I swapped to last time, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Rose I just swapped to. Okay. Gastrodon is Rose. I have to remember that. Yeah, I remember it's a weird water type. That's all I really remember. It's a weird one that's really weak to grass. That's what I need to remember. Cynthia has one? Okay. Yeah. Both of them are water and ground, right? The color difference is just the gender, right? Water ground and water ice are the two most common type combinations for water types. Okay. I just gotta remember these things. And then we're good. We'll stock up on super potions and stuff. I already did that, but well, maybe we'll buy a little bit more once I get up there. I'm shocked. No, really, I am. Color difference is if it comes from the east or the west of the big mountain. Oh, okay. It's completely different from what I thought. The color difference depends on where they are. Blue-green is east Sinnoh, pink-brown is west. Oh. Does it change depending on the area, or is it just like where they were found? Based on Mount Coronet, okay. It's like a chameleon. Probably doesn't change color, is it? Yeah, where they found it doesn't change, okay. Such a weird Pokemon. Hello. My favorite kind of guy is something that looks good out on the open sea. Uh-huh. What? I am reading these right. What are you thinking about?
Just picking up what you're putting down.
All the swimmer girls are very flirty, I've discovered. I think there's something in the water, definitely. The tide is going out.
Ugh.
Excuse me, do you have a second? Do I know you? Oh wait, did you know I was crowned champion of a swimsuit contest, so now I'm trying to win a title at a super contest show. See, they're just very focused on the swimsuits and the flirting. What nature is twos? I can't remember. We'll have to find out in a second. We're running out of spark here. I'm gonna have to resort to volt switches if that happens. Volt switches and Rosa, I guess. I've been sunk. I sunk your battleship. Nothing over there. Do you have a moment can I have a moment of your time to talk about our Lord and Savior Beebaril? Yes, I know I can surf, but I'd rather swim instead. It does seem weird, I agree. Wait, if he wants to swim, then he can swim, I don't really mind. Troy obviously wants that swimmer bond, that's why he's swimming. I'm not shaming him for that. Jimmy and 2 is nice. Yeah, 2's is really catching up now that we've got a lucky egg. It's pretty good. Kaploosh. Would be even more if she was actually winning the fights, wouldn't it? This isn't a great place to train her though. Way too much water. Oh, here's the waterfall. Okay, let's go up. Let's use waterfall. I'm assuming it's the same Beebaril I'm swimming on that will help me with the waterfall. Ah, yeah. Victory Road ahead. What a nice place to have a Pokemon Center. It broke me once, but that only added to my resolve. Oh, I'm assuming they failed the Pokemon League. Victory Road lives up to that lofty name. There's a center here, so does that mean you can fly to this spot? You can? Oh, interesting. Very fancy. So we've got a gentle nature. It nods off a lot. Interesting. It likes bitter food. It's my gentle dragon. Hope to see you again. You know what that means coming from you. So it has high attack, low special attack, high speed, high special defense, low defense. Sand Veil. Boosts the Pokemon's evasiveness in sandstorms. Okay, yeah, did you get that? Gentle nature. My gentle dragon. Okay, we have entered Victory Road. Jimmy's in the front. So maybe we should have someone else in the front. Just to level them out a little bit. Like since we're in a cave, maybe we should have Mana out. You never know. Maybe Mana needs a little bit of love. Or if there's lots of fighting types here, maybe we should have someone else out like Bertha. My little squiggly manta ray. There's an item down there, so if we slide down the mountain side, grab that item. But I bet they have something that's strong against mana. So I'll swap these around. I don't trust this person. And for a good reason. Be warned, mortal, I can see the future. That's a little bit unsettling. Oh, it's a ghost type. I should have had Stargirl out at the front. After all. I think use Flame Wheel. It might probably will completely kill it. Yeah. Alakazam. Bite it. Nice. Jengar, let's keep going. Star has like a lot of uses. Or at least I find a lot of uses for Star. Basically the same level as Jimmy at the moment. So be it. I will now divulge what I know of your future. Ooh, Torment. Nice. Oh my, Steelix. Prevents the target from using the same move twice in a row. I guess it's not super great. I hope to divulge your future. Torment! Nice. I appear to have been bamboozled. There's dead ends everywhere. Little do you know, this isn't a cave full of rocks, it's all grapplers. I keep battling so I can soar ever higher into the skies. Yeah. We're just walking on grapplers at the moment. And Steelixes apparently. Ah, so close. Oh, yeah. Staraptor. Guess I'm gonna switch to Stargirl. The Stargirl gets all the fun. Water types, Stargirl. Flying types, Stargirl. I guess Rosa could do water types too. But then they throw in some kind of bird type as well into the water types, and then it's like, Stargirl. Really, we should give Chimmy Thunder Punch or something like that. That would actually solve that problem a little bit. Flying types, Thunder Punch. Yep, I got to take one single pixel of a step. Thunder Punch is an egg move. Ah. So yeah, that's not an easy one to do then. So it's not normal to see one that does Thunder Punch, huh? Wait a second, if this is a dead end, where are we supposed to... Oh, wait a second. We'd go north from here. We'll go down here. This is a feckin' maze, isn't it? These rocks can't be broken, can they? And this is a dead end down here. Right, let me spray some repel. Yeah, it's a dead end. That's a dead end. I think that's a dead end too, so we'll go up here. So it has to be bred on Chimchar, but then again, most people do the who do competitive breed their mons anyway, or hack them. Yeah. Grass knotted. Do people who actively compete in the competitive stuff hack a lot of their Pokemon stuff? Is there any way to make sure it's not hacked? Seems a little bit shady. But Lissy, Lissy's normal type, isn't she? Normal fairy. No, fair enough. It just seems like a weird thing, you know? Figured we might as well, like, go all out since I wasn't entirely sure. But yeah, fighting seems good. Just normal, super low defense, close combat should, yep. Insta kill. So that's how you battle. Okay, the question is, do we go up or do we go up this way? Where does this go? Oh, the strength maze. So that's probably where we need to go. Because this is a, yeah, that's a dead end. Use another one, yeah, sure, why not? The strength and rock smash maze. Well, look what's down here. A few boulders. One look at you tells me you're a real contender. Yeah, I thought she was a tank. However, her defense absolutely sucks. Highest HP stat. Oh, okay. And high special defense as well, but just really low defense. Which unfortunately is what she's super effective against or towards. So if you have a fighting type, that's probably not great for her. Rapid dash, huh? Don't have anything good for that one. The only other fire type. I say I have nothing good against it. I do have something good against it. Rampardos. I don't know what that is. But it sounds like Gyarados, so I just rolled you Star Girl and see what happens. It's a rock type, so it's not a great pick. Yeah, I've never seen that one before. Yeah, I don't have anything good on this one. Did something at least. Carnivine. Isn't it the grass type? I don't think I've seen that one either. But we'll swap back to Jimmy. Probably is a grass type. Water type. It was grass, I was right. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was the snappy plant with that thingy. For some reason I had that, like, in the back of my mind, I kind of had the feeling that it would look something like that. Bye, Omar. You're as tough as you look. has levitate, so it would be immune to ground type moves. Yeah, it looked like it was floating. Oh my god, Twos is evolving. Our baby is evolving.
Baby?
He had a little Twos baby with the tooth. Oh god, it's a land shark now.
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead land shark. A Mac Pokemon. When it folds up its body and extends its wings, it looks like a jet plane. It flies at sonic speeds. Bless you. It can fly. Twos wants to learn Crunch. Doesn't it already know Crunch? Oh no, wait, something else knows Crunch. Yeah, it was the other one I taught Crunch. No, we don't have space for Crunch. It's a good attack, but we don't have space for it. It's just a Pokedex exaggerating. Okay. It can't actually levitate. That's disappointing. Get out of my way. I got bamboozled. Yes, I would like to continue using repels because this is probably the most annoying area in the game. What do you mean? Every single Pokedex entry is 100% accurate. Fuck. Wait a second, I've been bamboozled. This place is just a circle. It didn't lead anywhere at all. Oh wait, there's that. I didn't even see this bit. Oh fuck. I walked into that one. Okay, touche. Touche. I had a feeling it was too easy, and then I was like, wait a second. The second I did it, I noticed what was wrong. Don't worry, once I run out of these repels, I have super repels, and I also have even better repels afterwards. We're just blowing our cash stack on repels here. It's gonna save my sanity in the end, so it's all worth it. Because what we want to do is we want to do this one, don't we? Yeah, we want to do this one, and then we'll break that rock and push it up. Just coming through here. This total stranger will be a good way to see if I have what it takes to own the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Thank you for congratulations on the game breaker. Sinnoh. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have kind of that in me too. That's why I get a little bit confused. When in doubt, just like punch it lots of times. Oh, it survived. Not very effective. Cosmic power. It sounded more dangerous than it actually was. I had black belt though, so it almost KO'd it. It seemed to really tank fire moves as well though. Torterra. Is that a starter Pokemon? because it looks like a starter Pokemon. I swear they just threw in like a lot of Pokemon you haven't seen before in this cave. Like they saved up a bunch of like high level Pokemon that you haven't seen before, and then they just throw them at you here. It is the grass starter, I see. That battle just now must make you tougher than everyone in the world. The post-game is locked behind the national decks for the Sinnoh games. Ah, so they throw at you all the like generally ones that you're missing. I gotcha. 2 for this one. I can't do both of these at once, so I need to do this, don't I? And then go up here first, and then fight him, go down there, and then I can do that afterwards. Let me take a measure of how much you have raised your Pokemon. Sensei. Yeah, I thought so. Check all the Sinnoh Dex ones. Speedy bird. Mana wants to learn Aqua Ring. What's Aqua Ring? The user envelops itself in a veil of made of water. It regains some HP every turn. I guess it's better than Tail Glow. Tail Glow doesn't really do anything. Hippodon. I guess we'll just keep going. Running out of close combat. Raises special attack by 3. I never use any of those, so I don't know what they do. I'm like, are there big numbers? Yes. Okay. In that case, well, then it must be good. And that's kind of the metric I go by. Final Gambit. The user risks everything to attack its target. The user faints but does damage equal to its HP. Yikes. On Burb. Seems very risky. Don't know if I want this one, to be honest. Has 175 health, so it would do 175 damage. I don't know. It's very like YOLO. Perfect for a Nuzlocke. I know. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think I'm gonna skip this. Yeah. It's like there's very few situations where that actually helps. I want to see what's down here behind this rock. Okay, so if we... I can nudge that all the way over. And go up there. Nudge it over, break that, nudge that down. Yeah, that would work. What is up here? That's the question. Thing there. There is more stuff up here. Hey. Yeah, that's the thing. I also consider, like, I could have done 2 hits in that time instead of 1 hit. That's a little bit stronger. It might be good for competitive and stuff, but I'm just like... Yeah. Is this the right way, or should I go down the other way? Because it seemed like there was a lot up here. I intend to perfect my double battle technique that will make me better all around. I want to improve my techniques as a trainer, and as a double battler as much as I can. Double team Kai and something? And I. Is that an electric fish? I just saw the little thing on it, and I have a feeling it's electrical. Ow. But it's using ground attacks. That's gonna be scary. It looks like it's about to cry. No, I don't like that fish, so I think we need to knock it out. Something weird about that fish, yo. I don't know. I don't like that fish. It's gonna use Earthquake again, and they're both gonna die, isn't it? Yep. Jesus. Like smack down both of those two. Jesus Christ. Did it cancel out the effects or something? Did I get 22,000 for defeating those two? Because that's kind of insane. I should probably escape rope and head out. Oh. Okay, this was not the right way. Stone Edge. I guess this is a good spot to escape rope out, and then we can heal. And then just run back again. But that's a lot of effort. Maybe I should just revive them. That gives 60 health. Saves me a bit of running. Okay. Let's make our way back. Okay, as long as there's no edges where I will struggle again like that other place. My Pokemon knows karate, I'm warning you, it's a tough one. I'm kind of seeing why they have Victory Road. Call it Victory Road. This one seems more contained than normal though. Or maybe the older ones just felt really big, I don't know. This one's got multiple floors rather than being long, it's kind of like up and down a bit. I have no close combat left. Gotcha. And now we're going down. Down into the mines. I can see the past. Also, we got the future guy earlier, and now we have the past person. Crazy. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's Isabelle. That's not the one I was thinking of. I thought it was the Bell one that kept knocking everything out. Not that we have anything great against this one though. That's the one I was thinking of. There's just so much in your past. Let's have a look up here. Okay, so that's a dead end. Okay, over there. Is there anything down here? Yes. Yes, there is. You form a combination that's in perfect sync. How do you expect to counter that? Wait, but I'm only doing one of... No, okay, there is two of them. Double team. Gotcha. Jimmy isn't great against either of these. I'm kind of afraid it's going to use a water attack. So, I think we'll swap out the Verb. Spark that one here. Can deal with the fighting one afterwards. Fix likes your sweater.
Said that last time.
Yeah.
You're so thick.
Hey Nudie, how's it going? What's up with you tonight? Okay, now we can kill off this fighter type. Smack that. And it doesn't really matter what the other one is, but I guess we can spark that one too. That should finish it. Yay. I keep forgetting that Soothing Bell heals it a little bit. Nice. That's gee, they really pay out these trainers, don't they? Were these the ones you were thinking of, Jay, that gave tons of money when you beat them? You're fine? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I have a feeling this is a continuation, but we'll have a check. It's not. Okay. Rare again. Nice. Okay, so far I've picked every single wrong turn, so that's good. We want to get all the extra items. The ones you were thinking of were back in Route 212. Okay. Was it a double team as well, like those two? Because those ones seem pretty easy to do. Like they only had to have one Pokemon each. Oh, there's a waterfall. That's where we have to go. Victory Road. Somehow it feels as if my journey is now coming to an end. But before the final chapter is written, I must pen your defeat. Yeah, Nudie, we're just hanging out with some Pokemoning tonight. Before the old school league starts on Wednesday. That's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be streaming that too on that day. There's two rich people on 212 on the northern part of the route. One has a Chetot and the other a Roselia. Oh, those are super easy to defeat. Could swap the Star Girl and instantly kill it, but yeah, I think we'll do that because it might use flying attacks. That would be bad. Swagger, okay, it's just flexing on us. They always get snapped in confusion. And there's a flying attack I was worried about. There we go. Better luck next time, Henry. Individually, they only give like 3,000, but when they duel up, it's like 22,000. It's insane. Okay, so let's head up here. Do we go down here? I don't think we would. Let's go over this way. Got a cape and everything. I'm making an already strong Pokemon grow even stronger. I'll need your help with this. I want a cape too. Dragon Tamer Andre. Why can't I have a cape? Oh my god, he's got the Game Breaker. Almost the Game Breaker. Sand attack, you bastard. So this is like the teaser of the Game Breaker then, huh? He's hinting at like, oh, I'm making the strong Pokemon even stronger because he wants to evolve it. There's no way I could have won. I think that's the only dragon trainer I've seen in the entire game. Oh, the item is down there. Okay, so we do have to go down there. I've run out of repels. I only have super repels now. Dragon Pulse. My nameplate is... I have 3 super repels. So I guess once the repels are out, they're out. It's down here. Okay, it just goes back to the same place. Oh, there's another dragon trainer. Do we go this way or do we go down? This was the wrong way. I have a knack for finding the wrong way here. Still 2 options though. Up the hill there or down here. I can sense that your Pokemon have a lot of trust in you. You and your Pokemon. You seem to be aglow. I have a feeling the stairs are the wrong way. Because they put a trainer in front of this pathway. Let's assume that. Golem. Yeah, we want to swap. Smack you with that. Don't know, it should do pretty... Yeah, I didn't think it was going to win it. It's the Stone of Jess, oh my god. And it has a face. And arms and legs. Unsettling. Oh, thank you. I have a big hoodie collection. I think I got this one from Ben, actually. Empoleon. That's the water starter, isn't it? So we should probably swap. That's what baby Jess looks like, freshly hatched. Oh, it warms your heart. Look at that prince. And the prince is dead. Their golem is baby Jess. It looks like a baby stone, or stone of Jess. But thank you for the hoodie compliment. I appreciate it. What's that guy doing standing in front of that cave spot? Let me size you up. You're going to become even tougher. You'll meet many, many new Pokemon. That's what you should be thinking. Eventually, your world will grow even larger. Excuse me, sir, but I want to go past here. Is this where you go to get to the bit after the Pokemon thing? Or like... Miniature of the Sinnoh. Is that like over here or something? That's post game? Okay. I see. I guess we're not going there then. Yeah, so we would have to go past the guy. I was right. We do have to go past him. And now there's another split. There's a dragon trainer up on the right. That side route is post game and used to get Shaman for an event. Oh, okay. If we just do the top and bottom and the middle. Easy. Dark Pulse. Do you think the Shaman event will pop up in later? On like the mystery gift thing? Like get a ticket to go there or something? Event has not been released yet. Okay. Soon TM. So it's a dragon trainer. What's dragon weak to? Fairy. I don't have fairy, do I? Let me get my type chart out. I was using that one. They're weak to ice, dragon, and fairy. But I don't think I have any of those. Oh well, I do have dragon. But then this is a dragon. So that's a risky business. I don't have ice or fairy. Twos, do you think you can handle this? I don't want to move any items. Yeah, I guess I could also do that. Let's see if twos can handle it. Top level trainers gather around this place naturally. I'd go so far as to call it the ideal place to train with the best. You're 99% sure Manaphy can learn Ice Beam and Roserade can learn Dazzling Gleam, but those are TMs. I think I've seen Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I might have it too. Oh, he's gonna kill his baby. No, her baby. Dragon Claw. It had low normal physical defense, didn't it? So Dragon Breath would be better. No, wait. Physical defense would be that one. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Gyarados, yeah, we can switch for that one. Manaphy having Ice Beam would be useful. Can you buy Ice Beam at Veilstone? I think both are available at Veilstone. Okay, we might have to fly over there and grab that then. I don't think I have Ice Beam as a TM. Another Gibble. Can grab out 2s again. I have to change our party setup as well. Because this one... there. That's why I like it here. I get to battle tough characters like you. Didn't seem very happy about it though. Cool. Okay, let's go. Have we reached the end? We have reached the end. Pokemon League ahead. Just add another waterfall for effect. Just in case you got this far without waterfall. Ooh, that's a big waterfall. It's like a cathedral, it's not a Pokemon gym. Should I use another one? Cathedral on a hill. Pinnacle of Trainerdom. The music here is so relaxing. Your Pokemon are so calm even though they're going up against the Elite Four. I like how they're so loose and relaxed. You?
It's the music.
What?
It's the music.
It's definitely the music. Okay. Stock up a little bit on stuff here. We got all kinds of balls here. You want net balls? We got net balls. You got nest balls? We got nest balls. Disc balls? We got disc balls. I was gonna grab some quick balls. Two premier balls in the house. Got a few more hyper potions. Grab like 3 more of those. 5s. Let's try some more of those. Hello. How is your evening going? Mine's going pretty good. I'm a little bit hungry at the moment. But other than that, I'm getting... Snackos. It's almost snacko time. It is tempting to do the league tonight, but I think we'll save that for next time. I'll just do a little more preparing tonight, and then we'll do the league next time. Nice, nice. Are you going to be playing the league on Wednesday when that comes out? On Old School. Okay, that's probably good for that place. Oh my gosh, Bedhead made it as well. Hold it, don't go off without me. You're challenging the Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge with the battle. You think you're about to do the league, and then he comes running in. I wasn't even planning on starting, I just kind of casually bumped over to the start guy. He came out of nowhere, I was not expecting that. Okay, well this is a crap one to start off with, I wasn't expecting a battle. Yeah, let's just swap. Just gonna be grinding on the iron. Ah, that's fine. That's good. I'm gonna be streaming some of the new league on a Wednesday when it starts. Oh yeah, if you're into cats, make sure you... Oh my, okay. Bedhead's not messing around today. If you're interested in cats at the Oasis, you should do those tasks as well. That ends tomorrow night. You'll keep the cats, but you won't be able to get the cats anymore for the Oasis. He actually hung in there. What a lad. U-turn. He's got really good speed in the what? Excuse me, what? Bedhead's just like throwing curveballs at me. I'm not expecting these things. Who the heck is this guy? And what did he do to Bedhead? Okay, well we're swapping. I don't really want to swap to Jimmy because I feel like that's what he wants me to do. I'll swap to Jimmy and see what happens. Yeah, I had a feeling it was like Volt Switch, but I wasn't expecting it. I used Yawn. Oh boy. I was just gonna smack this guy in the face. Get rid of that crap. And now he's gonna fall asleep, right? Rain stop. Yeah, no, he's falling asleep. Empoleon, yeah, we'll switch. Does the Snorlax not know high horsepower at this stage? You're not ask him, not that. Don't ask me. I don't know. Attempted to restart again, but I must not. Do it, do it, do it. Or you could just continue on the one you've got, you know. Or do you mean Ultimate Iron Man? Or Hardcore Iron Man, I mean. Wouldn't restart one of those. Too risky business. To screw up. Not gonna lie, Bedhead actually has some nice strats this time around. Maybe he's testing him on me before he goes up against the league. Look at his little cutie. But its attacks are the equal of a demon. Let's see. Which one was stronger of these two? Make confuse. Reduces speed. Nice. Yeah, Mana doesn't have great moves. It's not my fault, she just hasn't felt like learning new moves. I forgot to check what he was releasing next. Surf and Waterfall. Yeah, I could both use, yeah. What was the next thing he was releasing? And why do I feel like I should be taking Rose out? I can't remember what it was. I saw it and then it just went in and then went straight out again. Rose Raid. Oh, that's why. Which one's better? Toxic. I have nothing that's good against the grass type. Toxic Spikes. Grassy terrain. Grass covers the battlefield. Yeah, none of these are gonna be good. My snoozy monkey over here would be good. Wait, if I just like remove the sleep from him before we take him out. If it knew Sludge Bomb. This is why we're gonna go find some TMs. Shadow Ball, uh-oh. It knows something. Now we can swap over. Now I can burn it. Why is everything being healed? Star Raptor. This Princess Jimmy. Wake up! Water bottle on him. Oh, Grassy Terrain heal. Why is it healing me? The opponent was the one who used it. Does it heal everyone on the field? I wasn't the one who used it though. Heals all Pokemon who make contact with the ground for, I think, 1/8? Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's the Staraptor that almost died at the start. Interesting. Well, all of mine, I think, touched the ground, so that's kind of useful. Except Burb. Grass disappeared from the battlefield. Bedhead's using Heracross. You've been doing some farming, haven't you? Heracross is a bug type. But is it also a steel type? I don't know. But we'll burn it regardless. Burb would have been the better choice, I suppose. I fully believe in this last one. I have no reason to freak out. It's poisoned already. Why was it poisoned already? Oh yeah, because I put out spikes. I was like, why is it poisoned? Oh, it's 4 times weak to flying. That makes more sense. Alright. But now it's doing some kind of fancy sword dance, so I can kill it next time. Weird to see the bug standing up. We're not finished yet. We'll get out of the spot because we're so... Wait a second. I don't think I read that right. And I'm sending him off. What just went down? My team still needs raising? Oh, he's biting it. He's having the pouty lip. I guess I'm not ready for the Pokemon League if I'm losing to you. Darn it. Just you wait. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League. Because I'm going to become the toughest Pokemon trainer there is. The champion. Rainy, you'd better not lose to anyone before me. Swag. So Heracross is half fighting. I wasn't seeing that coming. Okay, so that's that. 56, 55, 51. That's good. Okay, let's go to Veilstone. Check out the TMs from the shop. Also, maybe check what I have before we start buying things. No, it does tell me what I have, doesn't it? That's not the store. That's the Galactic Super Secret Headquarters. It's up there. What floor was TM's at? They have like an overview somewhere. Trainer Zone, Battle Collection, TM Corner's 3rd floor. Oh, there's Bulldoze. Your turn.
Why? Why do you hate me, Sky?
Why? What's happening now?
Asteroids again.
Goddamn asteroids.
I just built this side of town.
Oof. And where do they appear? This side of town. Protect, safeguard, reflect, light screen, substitute, endure, work up, sword dance, double team. Are these all like passive attacks?
Kill 200 local residents.
Gasp. But on the plus side, you've now got very rare space metal that you can mine out of the ground. Worth billions of dollars.
Why am I now getting a prompt to dealing with radiation?
Space radiation. Fire blast. Ooh. Thunder. Ooh. Blizzard. Ooh. Focus blast. Ooh. Flamethrower. Ooh. Thunderbolt. Ooh. Ice beam. There it is. Solar beam. Psychic. Space metal is just irradiated iron. And now there's radiation problems. All the good TMs are here, yeah. Psychic, Solar Beam, Dazzling Gleam, I have one of that one. Gyro Ball, Giga Impact, and Hyper Beam. So if I have a Dazzling Gleam, I don't need to buy another one, I can just use that one. So TM time. Fun times. Okay, let's start from the top. Let's do a cheeky sort as well. Sort by number. Okay. Bullet seeds go into trash. Here's Ice Beam. Mana can learn Ice Beam. Let's give Mana Ice Beam. You'd grab Psychic as well. Who would use Psychic? Can Mana use Psychic? So Supersonic isn't great. It just really confuses the target. So I'm generally more confused why someone would use Supersonic. And that confuses me. So let's just put that over. Let's put Ice Beam over Supersonic. We could give it to Mana. We could put it over Aqua Ring. That's possible. Or one of the weaker water attacks, I suppose. And then we've got Dazzling Gleam. Mana and Rosa can learn that, but maybe we'll give it to Rosa. Because I guess Fairy would mainly go against... Oh, it would be mainly used against things weak to Fairy, so it would be against Dark things, Dragon things. Can use it against fighting things. But probably mainly used against dragons. So then I've got Ice Beam, Mana can use against dragons, and then I've also got Dazzling Gleam that Rosa can use against dragons. So then I've got two things that are good against dragons. Yo, Shree, how's it going? So yeah, I think we'll give it to Rosa. Things are going pretty good. How are they going with you? I'm just, I've made my way to the Pokemon League now. We beat Bedhead, the rival. And now I'm just prepping a little bit with boosting attacks on things and stuff. Grabbing some items and then we'll do League next time. Oh wait, I picked the wrong one. Okay. Dazzling Gleam on Rose, not on Mana. Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. I'll put Psychic on Mana. I think that's what we'll do. I'll put that one on her. Dazzling Gleam can go over Sweet Scent probably. I started a new job today. Ooh, grats! That's very cool. And fell off a horse about an hour ago. That's not so cool. I'm sorry about that. Are you okay?
Been there, done that.
Didn't feel great.
Yeah.
How are all the limbs? Your back hurts, but nothing's broken. That's good to hear. Glad you're okay, mate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, Steel Tail. That's pretty strong. You're even more blue than normal now. You're blue for Sweden because Sweden has blue in their flag. Do it for Sweden. We have Steel Tails. Twos could learn Steel Tail. Not that I know a whole lot of things Steel would be good against. Good against fairy types. That's something. It's not great against a whole lot of other things. Oh, ice. It's good against ice. Yeah, 75 accuracy isn't great. Strong, but it's not very reliable in a pinch. So that is a downside, you're right. Shadow Ball, pretty strong. Rosa and Mana can learn it. But Rosa's kind of gone out of spots, I think. I guess we've got Toxic Spikes we could remove for something. 75% in Pokemon means it might hit half of the time if you're lucky. Anything below 90 is risky. Okay, yeah, we'll just ignore that one then. Shadow Ball is an option for Rosa, I suppose. We also got Sludge Bomb though. Rosa could learn Sludge Bomb, that's pretty good. There's a reason they call Focus Blast Focus Miss. Oof. I think we might... yeah, I'm leaning towards Sludge Bomb for Rosa. We'll replace Toxic Spike. What other cool things have we got? Steel Wing, but only Bird can learn that. And also 90% accuracy. Dragon Pulse, I think 2's already has that, so that's good. Anyway, it's a pretty strong Bug Buzz. Nobody can learn that, but that's a strong bug type attack. That's interesting. Sludge Bomb also gets stab bonus. Same type attack bonus. So it does get boosted. Because Roserade is half poison. Yeah, I think we'll go with that actually. There it is. I'll put that over Toxic Spike. Okay, so there's Scald. Mana could learn Scald.
Skull.
Scald.
Skull.
Scald.
It's cool.
That's a pretty good one. Brine. If the target's HP is half or less, this attack will hit with double the power. Brine is pretty strong too. Fling. Dragon Pulse. Drain Punch. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Scald, yeah. I like Scald. Shadow Claw. Stone Edge. Accuracy 80, that's a bit risky. Avalanche. Dark Pulse. Nobody can learn that. Rat Slide. X-Scissor, nobody can learn that. Grass Knot, already known. Pluck. Oh, here we've got a good one. Flash Cannon. User gathers all its light energy and releases it all at once. This may also lower the target's special defense stat. 100% accuracy, 80% power, steel move. Nobody can learn it. Never mind. Fly 90 with 90%. That's pretty good. But Burb has pretty good flight attacks already. Strength is pretty strong. Stargirl and Shimmy kind of are out of things already. Surf is pretty strong. We've got 3 of that one too. 2s can learn it, of all things. Yeah, you generally don't want to be half health. I'm leaning towards Scald, yeah. Except for Fire Monkey and Big Durg Shark Boy, our team consists of Pokemon I had in your team during your Sinnoh journey at some point in time. Nice. Only Roserade is in at the moment, though. I see. Yeah, like Star I got at the start, so Jimmy and Star have kind of been there all the time. Burb I got relatively early too. Rose I think was a little bit later, maybe like 3rd or 4th gym. Mana I got pretty early too, from one of the legendary people. And then 2s was like, I don't even know, there was a lot of gyms in. Surf hits everything in double battles, including your own. Oh, it's my own too. Yeah, 2s I probably wouldn't have found without Chat, because, or without Jay rather, because it was pretty hidden. So Waterfall might be better than Surf if it hits everything. The user charges at the target and may make it flinch. It's also one of the Pokédex hidden moves. Oh, Manaphy was Mystery Gift. Oh, okay. Yeah, so generally pretty early. Yeah, so we'll do Scald, I think. That was up here, wasn't it? Yeah. There. And I guess we can replace Aqua Ring. Or Water Pulse or one of these. Like, that's 80, 100. All of these are special, none of them are physical, so it doesn't really matter which one I cover over. Water Pulse, I guess. The weaker one. Yeah, let's just do Water Pulse, to be honest. Has the same effect, pretty much. And yeah, the other one was higher. So I covered the weakest of the attacks. So, what else have we got here? Clock wasn't super great, none of them can learn that. Defog, Rock Smash, pretty weak, Waterfall, Rock Climb. Okay, I think that's everything. And then we were gonna add Psychic to Mana, wasn't it? Psychic would be at the bottom now, wouldn't it? No, it's actually sorted, okay. Where is it? There. Yeah, Mana can learn that. Move her Aqua Ring, probably. So it still has a decent amount of water attacks. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied. I never got anything that boosted flying attacks, did I? I don't think I did. That's why I have Soothing Bell on Barb. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's just have a double check on what attacks they have now. So those are pretty good. I'm satisfied with those. Flash and Crunch and Volt Switch and stuff. Maybe give this Does Thunder have a 100% chance of hitting? Is Thunder better than Spark? Spark is 765, 100. Maybe we could make that a little bit stronger. You found a flying. Thunder is 80% accuracy. Yeah, so that's not great. 70% accuracy is dodgy. Yeah, that's not great. Thunderbolt is 90. When was that so good? I thought Thunderbolt was a relatively early one. 100% accuracy, 90% power. May also leave target with paralysis. That might be an upgrade. To Spark, which is 65, I think. Yeah, I think we'll grab that. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, it actually was 95 back in Generation 6, but they changed. It's always been good. Yeah. I thought it was a relatively early one you learned. And it was only like, it was pretty low. But no. Okay, we'll use that. Sorry. 15 rounds with Spark 20, so a little bit less. Yeah, we'll just do it. Okay, cool. Now I'm satisfied. I've got a good amount of potions. Sort by type. Yeah, a pretty good amount of that. Pretty good amount of revives. Yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied overall. I don't think I have a flying plate, so that's, yeah. If it was super hidden, I probably don't have it. I haven't been too much in the underground either. I need to check that out more. Thank you, thank you. Not gonna do, I think we'll end off here tonight, and then we'll plan the league round another night, because I have a feeling it's gonna take a little while to do. It's gonna smash right through it. I don't know what Pokemon they will be throwing out, so that will be interesting. Let me qualify you if you're ready to go. Now you'll need to examine your gym badges. Oh, those rusty old things. Sunny Shore's Bacon badge. I've stocked up a little bit on healing items. I also have lots of revives if that becomes a thing. Probably will be. And we'll see how this goes. Actually, I have to change one thing. The music's probably really low because I was watching things on Netflix earlier while training. So I turned this back down. There we go. You will find out when we start. You won't have to wait long. So who is this here feller here? I can't tell anything by what the room looks like. It looks like there's butterflies coming from the... So I feel like there might be bug types here. So I'm starting with a fire type might be smart. Grass and bug perhaps. Fire flying can be a good idea. Innocent whistling. Are you plugged in? Oh, because I can turn it up without you. This very dooming music. Okay. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. My name is Aaron. Aaron, actually. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Aaron. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. I was right. I saw the butterflies flying in the fireplace. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. He's very into bugs. Oh, he's got that one little leaf on top of his head. I bet there's a fire bug in here or something. Actually, no, wait, there's no fire types in this region, is there? Well, you are a bug trainer mainly, so I mean, you two would get along with you. Why are you the first? But I thought I fixed the order. I did not fix the order. Why are you out? This is going great. Great start. This is the one I thought was at the first spot. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of actually, but then I was like, oh wait. That one doesn't exist in this region. 69, nice, thank you. Level 69. So this one's 69, but not all of them are. I have gotten them all to the 60-ish range though, so yeah. But I figure like I will heal them fully between rounds and stuff. I'm not gonna like do a no item run or anything like that. Smackdown. If we fail it, we'll try again. We get the experience regardless. We're going through here, so. And it's pretty good experience anyway. Heracross. I think we'll just keep going. Should have done what I did and there's luck with the level cap. I just figured like I'll train them as much as possible tonight and we'll see where it goes. See how things pan out. But yeah, level cap of 69. They can't stop them from leveling higher, I guess, unless you take them out of their party. Beautifly. Should be good to keep going. I mean, these are level 50. The main one I'm mostly uncertain of is the obviously the last trainer before. I think the rest should go relatively smoothly. But yeah. The last one is probably one I should be kind of scared of anyway. Ooh, look at this queen bee here. It's too nervous to move. I've not seen this one, but I'm sure it burns just like the others. Yeah, it does burn. She's in the 60s, but I'm pretty sure the stats are like level 80, 90. Yeah, so she might outspeed everything. That is a possibility. Ooh, the flying tack, that's cheeky bugger. I mean, I guess it makes sense, it does have wings. But you can't outburn the monkey. Yeah, so they range from 50 to 60, but I guess the stats don't match the levels. That's the main spookiness of it. Yeah. Drapion. What is this? Ooh, I haven't seen that one either. That's a scary looking fella. I've seen the one that evolves from this one. But I have a feeling this is a steel type. No, it's not. I thought the other one was a steel type. We might have to revive Jimmy. Yeah, we will have to revive him after this. It's not a bug type, god damn. Heckin' bamboozled me, son. I think we'll send out Verb though. Verb should be good against whatever maybe this is. I mean, at least they'll be immune to earthquakes. It's poison slash dark. What the shit? Oh my god. Of course it was critical, why would it not be critical? Smack it! I'll take the slight damage. That's fine. We'll heal them up again after this anyway. Plus I healed some back. It only does like 30 damage because I healed 20 back with the bell thing it killed me. Shell bell. Yeah, it was really tanky, but then I looked really tanky as well. I will now concede defeat. But I think you came to see how great bug-type Pokemon can be. I hope you also realize what you're up against in the Pokemon League. Battling is a deep and complex affair. Also, I don't know what's going on with your games because I haven't changed anything since the Pokemon stream or the RuneScape streams. It's still like 2,500 megabytes up, so... Or 2.5 megabytes. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room. 3 more trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. And we'll heal up everyone. Let's see, we'll use a little revive on you. We've got plenty of potions. Do we have 40 or something? We can do 2 of these, I suppose. And you're basically brand new. Burb. His needs about 150-ish. 80, 90. If we do a potion, that should be fine. Alright, we're ready for the next one. Go through the doors. Well, I think I'll save before everyone goes. I did that on my first, or I've done that generally every time I do the Elite Four, just in case something nasty happens. So, just do a cheeky save here. Unless they've changed how it works, I think you can, like, load back in again. This one feels like a groundy, sandy type. That's just the vibe I'm getting, so... Maybe we'll throw out, I guess we have Rosa, who has ice stuff. We also have, Mana. That's a big egg. Depends who we want to pick out of those two. Mana 62. Rosa is 64, so she's slightly stronger. But Mana does have the water plate, which increases water damage. So we might pick him first. And then Rosa is also good for healing back again since it has Giga Drain. So that's useful too. Actually, wait, I didn't put it first, I just moved it up. Take that up here. Okay, let's test this out. Well, my name is Bertha. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. Haha, I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? Not a ground type? Doesn't I don't. Is it really ground type? Nothing here is super effective. Well, I guess I can use Scald that. I mean, that might burn, isn't it? The water absorption. It has water absorption. Are you fucking serious? God damn it. Should have picked Rosa. Should have picked Rosa. Okay, Ice Beam it. Has leftovers as well, huh? Nasty sucker. Mana is pretty tanky, yeah. Psyche's also very strong. Lower special defense. Since all of my attacks are special moves, maybe we'll use Psychic. Oh, I only had a chance. Oh, I'd avoided Toxic. I love you. No, Manta Ray, you. One more, and it should be out. What's next on the hit list? Pseudo-Wudo. That's a ground type. So I think we'll just keep it in. And yeah. Now let's try it. So. I also have Dive. I learned Dive while leveling it up. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Wishcash. That's a... Is that a ground type? Isn't that the one with like electric thingy on it? I think Sudowoodo is a rock actually, huh? I mean, I guess it makes sense. It is rock colored. I think we'll switch to Rosa here. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'd like to follow the vibe. Though sometimes it's completely off. It was water ground. I had this. I knew it was a fish anyway, but oh, when we absorbed it, we just absorbed the entire fish. Rosa was just like, I'm just gonna eat this. Eat this fish whole, you know. Very nice. Level 40. No, level 40. I'm saying level 70. Golem. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll just keep going. How about another one, huh? Another slurp slurp. Oh, it has sturdy, doesn't it? I've fought so many gravelers today with sturdy, yep. And they always use explosion afterwards. It's so annoying. So I'll just use some magic leaf after this. Knock it out. I had a feeling she was gonna do that, but magic leaf is still pretty strong. .30 again. We can do this dance all day, old lady. You keep fully restoring it, but I will keep knocking it right back down again. You can't keep doing this forever. You're gonna run out of money at some point. Oh god, it used Earthquake. It's fine, we tanked it. It's a fast golem, I'll give her that. Two is a 61. Hippodon. Oh god, yeah. What did I use for that one? Rock polish raises its speed. Oh, okay. Hippodon was the hippo, but what type was that? Was it a ground? I can't remember who I was killing the pre-evolution of that one with today. It's just ground. I guess I can keep going. I can heal back the damage then maybe. For some reason I thought it was like half steel or something weird like that. And then I was using Chimney to burn it today, but that must have been something else. I remember the hippo, yeah, I was fighting it today earlier. Let's do a big slurp. So close. Almost full health again. Do what?
It spawned at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
At one of these locations. But then it could be frickin' anywhere throughout the rest of the day.
Oh.
And I've run around the entirety of Rainyflix and I cannot see it anywhere.
Hmm.
So how am I supposed to find it?
Here I thought I was being cheeky and sucked out all the health of it, but then it just kind of knocked me out. Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly grin. Really, the Pokemon League is the place to level if you want to level up before the Pokemon League. You're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earned the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. I think that you can go as far as you want. I just keep doing the league until you're leveled up enough to actually beat it, you know? Oh, you found it. Look, it's the fire guy that doesn't have any fire types. Well, yeah, laugh at him all you want. It is pretty funny.
What?
Hmm?
Just went through the house.
Shortcut. Excuse me, I'm just running through your house. It's a shortcut.
I searched. Where did it go? Oh.
And before it was like in an area you couldn't walk to.
Stupid cat. 9 7 low, 2 more. 1 behind the door.
Mana, you are missing 100 health. Just fill up Rosa as well. Alright, and this fire type, so we should probably swap to Mana as the first option, right? That's like kind of the go-to. Even though there's not that many fire types apparently. But Mana is like the obvious first choice, I guess. So we'll start with that. Oh, maybe Cheeky Savior too. And excuse me, sir, I would like to battle. Yo, trainer! I remember Flint. You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Vulcan that you did what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? He has some tricks up his sleeve. Oh, interesting. Show me what you got, Mr. Flint. Oh, okay. Fire type is the start. Okay. Good choice picking Mana first then. Start with some burning fire. Okay. Avoided the hypnosis. Nice. It's like, yeah, your hypnosis can't stop me. Because I can't see. Nodding my head to Mana. Steelix, huh? Didn't think I would use my fire type against the fire type, but yeah. Oh yeah, you might also notice, if you're eagle-eyed, that I've added sparkling effects to all my Pokemon when they spawn into battle now. Oh, the decisions. Do we do close combat? Do we do flame wheel? So many choices. See, I want to do flame wheel, because it's fire and steel and melts and stuff. But I do also love close combat. So let's try both and see which one's better. Yeah, well that one's good. Loot Bunny is a bunny that is a normal type, as far as I'm aware. So we can punch it. Can be punched. Sizzling punch. My defense is not hooking case. Fell in love. Well, it's a little bit too late for that. You already knocked her out. That's called necrophilia, and that's not good. Drift Blim. Oh no, this thing.
Blim.
Drift Blim.
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 No, not Mlem.
Blim.
No.
Blim.
No, not Mlem. I have a feeling it's like a ghost type. So I want to swap to Stargirl just so we can eat it. He likes eating ghosts. That's just the vibe I'm getting, you know.
Limb?
There's so many choices. We can do Thunderbolt, we can use Discharge, or we can crunch it. What do we do? What do we do? We limit. Let's Thunderbolt it and see what happens. Oh god. Oh, you dodged it. I like how everything is being dodged. That was effective. Yeah. I'm not unhappy with that. It's got nuts. Oh god, it's got nuts. Sit there. Okay, I don't know if there's a... It probably pops when it dies, right? But both of these are special attacks and not physical attacks. So I don't know if that makes a difference. It avoided fucking Will-O-Wisp as well. I think Will-O-Wisp just places burn on you, doesn't it? I don't think it does any damage. Is it gonna pop? It only... Oh, Infernape. Oh. I think it only might pop if you touch it with a physical attack. Okay, let's hope that it doesn't have some kind of weird weird attack that will hurt mana a lot. I can feel your determination. Your will is overpowering me. And before it has Thunder Punch or something stupid. Close combat. Oh god, tank it! Oh god, tank it! You tanky little squiggly thing, you. Wait, it didn't die, did it? What is this? Focus Sash. The situation is heating up. I'm blazing up. I'm blazing something now. It's very fast. I don't know if it's that. Maybe we should dive now. I don't know. We can dive. Dive, dive, dive. Use full restore. Oh, we're diving. Surprised that's Thunder Punch, but it used close combat. Well, we avoided it. But it could use Thunder Punch. Weird it didn't use Thunder Punch as the first thing, you know? Dive, dive, dive. Whoa! I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't looking down on you, but I didn't think for a second that I'd lose. This is fantastic! You and your Pokemon are inspiring. It probably wanted to surprise you with it after it used the full restore. But again, it didn't use it. It used close combat again. So I don't know. Maybe it was confused because it was like a legendary type or something. I don't know. He's speechless. Phew. Burnt right down to cinder. I don't know why Flint didn't show off Thunder Punch. Yeah. Weird. Okay, we didn't lose much health that time, so let's see what's the damage. Let me just use these here. Actually, I was meant to use that on that one. Okay, everything's full up again. So this one looks kind of spooky, maybe a little bit psychic even, perhaps. So I think it might be time for our little Lady Stargirl to come out. She can eat some ghosts. If they're psychic, though. Yeah, psychic's also weak to dark. So she might have this covered. Ah, you timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself.
You're tilting hard.
I am Lucian. I am a user of psychic types. Maybe it is, yeah. Is he into love romance? I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Red suit, you don't see that very often. Also fabulous hair, I have to give him. Got some locks on that guy. Mr. Mime. To be honest, Mr. Mime's that weird type that I can't really... Weird type that cancels out the weaknesses of it. But it's paralyzed! In fact, just increases its physical move defense. And neither of these are physical, so it doesn't actually change anything. Ghost, Steel, and Poison, unfortunately. Yeah. And I don't think I have any of that. Actually, wait, Rosa does have a poison attack. So Rosa's good against Mr. Mime. Medicham is a psychic, but it's also probably weird to see how things go. Yeah, also weird one. You say you're psychic, but you don't have a lot of weakness to psychic weaknesses, I have to say. Oh boy, did it. It's just, we have this like, oh, I came crashing down and died. It tried to do high kick, but it failed and split as it landed and died. Alakazam, come on, give me something that's at least got some dark super effectiveness here. Fighting cancels our dark weakness. I had this feeling, Cynthia. Goes flying or fairy types. So Rosa really is the one who should be doing this guy. Ah, finally, some super effective here, and now I don't get to use my first attack. Foresaw an attack. No, really? They're in the battle. I can't believe this. This guy is the one who has tricks up his sleeve. He's not weak to anything you'd think he'd be weak to. Nasty plot. Don't know what's gonna happen. It's just saving up for something, I think. But it's not got. Didn't see that coming. 71. Giraffe ring. Is Stargirl gonna be the sole person to like munch the giraffe? Chomp chomp. Oh, the tanky giraffe. Oh. Trick room. I don't know why, but I feel uncomfortable when that happens. Twisted the dimensions. Oh, and there's future side attack. Ow. For some reason, I have a feeling that this is a steel type, so I don't know. Don't have anything that's like super effective. It's not a steel type. Dark is the only thing that really has a strong effect on it. So I feel like we'll just keep going. Stargirl will probably get knocked out, and then we'll like go from there afterwards. Let's lower Pokemon move first. Ah, okay, that's why I didn't like it. Twos, you wanna pop in and just have a say hello? Do a little earthquake while you're at it. I dodged it. Legend. good. Full restore? Okay. Earthquake is pretty solid, yeah. Pretty solid indeed. The dimensions have returned to normal. Bronze on. I have a feeling this one's pretty good for that. Now what should I do? Ah, it's a bell. Tanky bell. Now's when I would have liked to have charcoal. I can do a little extra damage, but... Got trick room again, huh? That's fun. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Does every single Pokemon you have has Trick Room or something like that? Oh, 2 levels. 2 wants to learn Sandstorm. No. No Darude Sandstorm. I see. You're getting past.
No. Don't see because you took your glasses off, sir.
Oh. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. Your power is real. His team's gimmick is dual screens and Trick Room, so yeah. Congratulations, you've now beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. But first we must check on the status of everyone. We have 1 down. Okay, 2, 0 missing, 50-ish, so that would be fine. Jimmy, you're missing a bit. We're not quite done yet. Okay. And I have no idea what the next one will throw at us. So, who do we want to start with? Can start with Stargirl, I suppose. And then I guess we will save here, because I don't know if it just walks you right into the fight or not, but I don't want to find out the hard way. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses, too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. It does start you right into the battle. Champion Cynthia. What the frick is that? We're experiencing pressure. I have no fucking idea what to do about this one. Shock it, I don't know. I guess that works, yeah. It's paralyzed, that's good. But it's not paralyzed anymore? Question mark? No, it healed a little bit, okay. Jesus Christ. Spiritomb used to have no weaknesses before Fairy could hit it. Ooh. Has some weaknesses now. Gastrodon. It's the one I never remember who to deal with. Was it ground and something? So I used Rosa for it. I feel like I used Rosa for it. I'm just gonna double check. I've seen it so many times, but I never can remember. I know what it looks like. I just never remember the weaknesses of it for some reason. It's water and ground type, so Rosa would be good for it. Yeah, yeah, I was right. It was Rosa that was good for it. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, right? It's like a slug. It kind of looks like it's from water, you know. We're gonna play it safe and use Giga Drain, I think. Yeah, that works. Melodic. That is a dragon. Ice and fairy attacks would be good. But I have a feeling it has ice attacks, and that would not be good for this one. Ice dragon and fairy. Rosa is my fairy one. This is my dragon one. I guess we can see what 2s is like. I just have this feeling it has Ice Beam or something scary like that, so Rosa would just not like it at all. Oh god, it's not dragon. It has Ice Beam. Oh, I knew it. Well, that's not good for 2s. That's not good for 2s, but it's burned. Withdrew it, interesting. It might have saved. Might have been saved. Oh, you shouldn't have changed. You shouldn't have changed. The Lucario had to face the light for that one. You could have killed off 2s, but you decided to let it live for another day. Oh, Melodic's coming back. Yeah, we're switching. We're definitely switching. Oh, but what do we pick instead, though? I still don't know what type Melodic is. It's not dragon, apparently. Maybe water type? We'll go for Stargirl, I suppose. We can try that. I don't want to spoil it by looking it up, you know. Marvel scale, which ups its defense when it's burned, paralyzed. Oh god, it's increased defense when it has a status effect. That's kind of rocks. Rockets awkward. Well, let's try thundering it. We have faster speed than it. Oh, dude, that was what. I think that's what we needed. Smack down. Flame Orb Melodic is more or less meta. I see. Rosa Raid. got something for this one. Now I know what weakness Melodic has as well. Just throw a Stargirl at it. I'm still worried about the last one. Oh yeah! One hit KO! Poison Point, I had a feeling, because mine also has Poison Point. I noticed that today when I was leveling it and things were like smacking it and then they turned poison and died because they had Sturdy or something like that. Yeah, I was using it against Gravelers and they had Sturdy, so they wouldn't die on one hit from Giga Drain or something like that. But then they die from poison afterwards. This is the one I'm worried about. Okay. So anything dragon and ground. Dragon, don't want to dragon. Ground, water, grass, and ice. So Raid could be good. Mana could also be decent-ish. And they still have lots of health left, so that's also positive, as long as they don't one-hit die on me. That'd be nice. I guess we can try Rosa first. I can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. Oh, the fancy fireworks when it comes out too. Okay. We've got Dazzling Gleam, that's super effective. I can't remember if it's holding the Pixie Plate. I think it might be, which would increase its power, but we'll have to see if it survives this. Oh, it did! Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I won't let this end yet. This match is too fun. Do it again. Oh, we're not going to survive Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Mano's Ice Beam is super effective. 2's also has some things, but I don't think it can't outspeed it, so it's definitely going to just tank a hit there. But it could give me an opportunity to revive Rosa with a max revive. And if she can tank another Earthquake, then she could knock it out. So that is a strat. Strat we could do. Spams Earthquake, doesn't it? Tank it! Yeah! Super effective Ice Beam. Of course it would eat. Oh, did it knock it out? Is it over? Did we do it? It weakened the damage, but I didn't stop it from happening. Oh my god, we did it on the first try! Ah yeah, just a few minutes ago you were the most powerful challenger. And just now you became the most powerful of all the trainers. You are now our newest champion. Ah yeah, first try. That was excellent, truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I get from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Oh yeah. Yeah, if Mana hadn't been able to tank it, I still think we could have gotten it with Roserade. I would have let 2's tank an Earthquake while max reviving Roserade. And that would have also been a way to do it. But since Mana's really tanky, that worked too. Yeah. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Oh my god, the professor's here as well. Rainy, your last battle was splendid. Wait, you were spying on us? I didn't see you anyway. Oh, hello, Professor Owen. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. Did you send me congratulations? You did send me congratulations. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. Rainy, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Rainy. Professor Owen, I need you over here as well. Imagine being the professor and going all this way here, and you see your child lose, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll go back home again. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Rainy, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you're leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievements. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Stargirl. Twos. Chimichanga. Burb. Wasn't so creative with that one. Mana. Rosa. Woo! Napalm was supported. I could get this team I'm working on over in Battle League. Ah, yeah. I still know nothing about that, huh? Roll the credits. Missing out on music here. Here, take mine.
This is so perfect.
This is so perfect. Now I have to fight the rematch teams. Oh god. And they beefed up. All the gym leaders should be beefed up too now, right? Oh, look at the first day of school. I mean, first day out. Gasp! Is this where you bide stone? The first gym battle. I'm so proud of this little guy. The first time he failed at battle. First time he saw that very strange statue. Wait a second, I don't remember that. Who is this child and why does he look like me? I've never used that outfit. I don't think I had that outfit when I was at that spot. When we finally made it to the gym. I definitely wasn't wearing farmer clothes when I was fighting Cynthia. and stylish. Oh. Roll the anime opening. There's always walking in anime openings.
So this is the credit soon.
But this is what anime begins, you know? Legends of the Champion or something like that.
No.
There's no anime?
No.
Oh, I'm not disappointed now.
Not with that kind of name.
Hmm. Mario Club code actually debugged the game. There's one person for Pikachu voice and one person for Eevee voice. What's three lake spirits? Thank you for saving us. You can now come and capture us in our houses. Oh, you walk back to Mom's house. The end. Or is it?